Graham Gano set to kick off.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Back 55, back 55. Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Steps away. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. On the move to his left. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Mahomes to throw once more. Rolling to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start with the option. Looking for his receiver, Sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 3. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Yeah! Fuck you!
Whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Wow.
Picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Check, 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 check.
Now Bell. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Out to his left. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But
and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the posts.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 19. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And now the Chiefs will bring the offense onto the field as they'll go for 2 here.
54 mics. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Hey, check Mike 54.
So the false start will back them up 5. Jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Mahomes going to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And that one was made so tough by the penalty, pushing them back to the 7. They still got it done, though.
Yeah, and the big surprise is that the extra point unit doesn't run out with the kicker. Okay, you move it back to the 7. But they felt like they needed to have it, and they felt like they had a good play call, and they were successful.
Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing after the interception, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Oh, and Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Had a pretty good run there.
Why you being a pussy? Run it! Run it! Fucking pussy.
Second down and 3.
Oh.
(21-0) our score after 1.
21. Giants nothing.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill, and the Chiefs add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible.
At their own 27-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me is on Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets Tel Aviv.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A first down carry for Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Thanks to Frank Clark, that play was doomed from the start. What a job defensively.
Here we go. 53 to Mike.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jones He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, New York.
53, Mike 53. Hey, watch the slant.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. Call it a loss of 12 that time, and it'll be a second and long.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
53, Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. It'll be a loss of 13 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down and very long.
And it's
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And he's taking
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
Scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he can't
Yes!
get anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. From the gun, Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Jones gonna throw again. Looking for Shepard deep.
No!
Incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends.
And look at this, another fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4.
54, right there. 54.
Omaha!
Long day for you. Watch Twitter. SOS.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
defense. Hey, defense, let's go. Watch out.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let
Pretty fucking awesome.
play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air.
To kick off for Kansas City.
And all the Chiefs have it. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
They'll go to Barkley again. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. And some room to work. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom picks it. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the
It's like the fucking CFL. It's a CFL, right?
There as a quarterback, you're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 45. He'll throw from the gun. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Operating from the gun, Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. Dancing to his left. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
But he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Here's Edwards-Helaire. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind.
Fuck you!
Taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On on second and a long way to go. Mahomes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. On third down, here's Bell. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket and going deep for him. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Yellow. On the line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a gain of a yard.
You're a good friend. You're a good friend.
Operating from the 8-yard line. They'll try it again with Bell.
Dude, you're awesome. You're awesome, man.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Third and goal.
Here's Bell. It's about a 3-yard
Isn't
still a few yards away here. It's now fourth down and goal. They'll go for it with Bell. He will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules?
Love you, bro. Love you, bro.
Over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Mike, fight forward.
They'll try and run some clock now with Bell.
Boom!
3 up to midfield. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now an option play on second down. And good penetration here. He'll get this down.
Defense is easy.
49-yard line.
Made at the 49-yard line. A 1-yard gain.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
On the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Results in a fourth down.
Just give me offense. Give me an offense.
On the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Hey, run 48. Hey, go Mike to 48 right now. Let's go. That's the pass. 48. 48 to Mike.
You're on fire. You're on fire. You're on fire.
48. I'm here.
Finish the game.
48. 48 Mike. 48 Mike.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
56 to Mike, boy. 56.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 32. And we are inside 2 minutes.
You made me laugh. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Love you, bro.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, they scared. Change quarterback.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
One thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
He can't get him down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time,
and my goodness, another
Fuck!
picked off at the 24. Well, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA.
Why would you go for it?
Head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Squeeze, double.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
You know what? I'll take a loss.
That's a little lagniappe, a little extra.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.